is 75 years old. Hooray! And a big congratulations to Holy Child School and all HOPSANs worldwide. I am delighted to be called upon, especially as a proud HOPSAN, a lawyer, a wife, and a mother, to introduce to you HOPSANs on the bench and their various roles in the justice delivery system in Ghana. My name is Mrs. Doreen Delali Anen, graduated from Holy Child School in 2004, called to the bar in the year 2014, and currently an associate lawyer at Legal Anchor in East Legon. Our court structure has been properly constituted by Article 126 of our 92 Constitution to comprise of the Supreme Court of Judicature, the Court of Appeal, the High Court of Justice, as well as the lower courts in Ghana. The lower courts are established by Acts of Parliament and made up of the Circuit Court, the District Court, the Juvenile Courts, and all other traditional courts as might have been established by law. I'm very proud to say that Holy Child School has produced remarkable women of substance, serving as justices at the various courts in our judicial system. As part of our 75th anniversary, we must commend them for their hard work. I am honored to introduce to you Her Worship, Ikea Ejubuahin, HOPSA 2006. She was called to the bar in 2014, joined the bench as a magistrate in 2019. We currently have 8 HOPSANs sitting as High Court judges across the country in Ghana. I must say that we have only one High Court in Ghana. However, for convenient purposes, they are divided into divisions so as to make work easy. We have the Commercial Court, Land Court, Labor Court, Human Rights Division, Divorce and Matrimonial Division, Probate, General Jurisdiction, and the Financial Court all constitute the High Courts in Ghana. We have Her Ladyship Justice Barbara Najatete Chawi Nei Saki. She is HOPSA 1992. She joined the bench as a Circuit Court judge in 2008. She was promoted to the High Court in 2013. She currently sits as a Justice of the High Court Land Division in the Law Court Complex in Accra. She says she enjoys helping parties to settle their cases amicably. Her best friend says that she is the calmest person you can ever think of. We have Her Ladyship Justice Enyonam Adinyura, HOPSA 1992, called to the bench in December 2019, called to the bar in October 2007. She worked at MTN Ghana as Senior Manager Regulatory and Government Affairs prior to joining the bench. She is married with 2 kids. She was in St. Teresa's House and was First Assistant School Prefect. Her advice to us is, work hard and wait patiently upon the Lord. Her mother is a retired Justice of the Supreme Court, Justice Sophia Adinyura, retired, so you know where Enyonam is headed. Her father, she says, is Giovanni Adinyura. Also in Accra, we have Her Ladyship, Justice Mrs. Doreen Genevieve Boache Eche Nei Ampa. She is HOPSA 1988. She was in St. Joseph's House and a blueprinter. She was called to the bar in 1996. She was promoted to the High Court in 2013. She is married with 2 children. Her advice to us is that there is nothing you cannot do if you put your mind to it and apply yourself. Sitting as a High Court judge at Sekendi Takrade is Her Ladyship Justice Ifya Nyako Edu Amankwa Adiani, HOPSA 1996, and a red printer in H2. She was called to the bar in 2004. She did her national service at the Attorney General's office. She was at the Ministry of Justice in 2006. She was a state prosecutor at the Ministry of Justice from 2006 to 2014. She joined the bench in 2014 as a Circuit Court judge. She enrolled for a master's study in 2016 at the United States of America. She was then promoted to the High Court
in 2018. She says that her core values are believing in God, integrity, honesty, hard work, being able to portray the bench as dispensing justice. She says that she hopes to be at the Supreme Court and be branded as a competent and honest judge, and hope to see more women, as a matter of fact, HOPSANs joining the bench. Her ladyship, Justice Patricia Kwanzaa, is currently a justice of the High Court. She was elevated to the High Court in December 2019 and is currently sitting in Kumasi in the Ashanti region. Justice Patricia Kwanzaa joined the bench as a member of Ghana's judiciary in February 2008, and she was first sworn in as a district magistrate. Justice Kwanzaa was among the first batch of freshly enrolled lawyers called to the Ghana Bar in 2007 in October, and trained and appointed as a district magistrate in February 2008 under former Chief Justice Wood. Her ladyship, Patricia Kwanzaa, has since risen through the ranks from a district magistrate to a circuit court and presently is the justice of the High Court. She is hardworking, diligent, a person of integrity, outgoing, friendly, and tolerant, and an excellent person to be around. Outside her professional scope, Patricia is a Christian and is presently an assistant society steward at the Mount Olivet Methodist Church, Dansoman. She ensures that her Christian values, morals, and integrity instilled in her on the hills of Holy Child School always reflect in her work as a judge, and that grounds her to produce sound and reasoned judgments based on law, common sense, good conscience, and fairness. Justice Kwanzaa is a member of the 1989 year group, a green printer, also known as the lovely and sensational Evergreen Sisters.
Her Ladyship, Afi Agbanu Kudomo, HOPSA 1991, was called to the bar in October 2007. She joined the bench in January 2008 as a magistrate. She was promoted to the Circuit Court in July 2013. Elevated as a High Court judge in December 2019, she is married with 5 children. Her advice to all HOPSANs and all women across the world is that no matter how hard it gets, believe in yourself that you will make it. As we celebrate the 75th anniversary, I must take you back to 1946, when the first cohort of students were brought from Ola Training College. Among these 56 pioneer students was Miss Elona Botu. She proceeded to be the first school prefect of Holy Child School and has been a bulwark of the HOPSA sisterhood ever since.
Her daughter is Justice Elfrida Arthur of the 1981 year group. She was called as a justice to the High Court on 16 September 2020. Previously, Justice Elfrida had worked at the Office of the Attorney General as a state attorney. As at the time she left the AG's office, she was a chief state attorney. Justice Elfrida worked there for 10 years, from January 2020 to 15 September 2020. She is a staunch Catholic and worships at the Christ the King Parish, Accra. She's married with 2 children. Her hobbies are listening to music, reading, and dancing.
Her Ladyship, Olivia Obeng Owusu, HOPSA 1985. She was a member of the 1985 Fairy Red Divas. She was in Our Lady's House in Holy Child. From 1994 to 1995, she had 1 year of private practice. She was called to the bar in 1994 and later joined the bench as a magistrate in 1997. She ended up in the Circuit Court in 2008, elevated to the High Court in 2011. She is presently with the High Court to be precise, the General Jurisdiction Division, where she handles all types of cases. She served as the treasurer for judges and magistrates for 10 years. She is married with 2 boys, 30-year-old and 25 years old. From her husband, he says, she has a good heart, she is a loving soul, a fantastic wife, a mother, honest and fair to all, and she is incorruptible. I am pleased to let you know that we have 2 HOPSANs currently sitting in the Court of Appeal. I want to tell you a little bit about the Court of Appeal of Ghana. Ghana has a Court of Appeal, which is a court with no original jurisdiction. It is an appellate court. It hears appeals from the High Court and the regional tribunals. It is a final appellate court in parliamentary election petition. The Court of Appeal is composed of the Chief Justice and not less than 10 justices. I must say that for you to be called as a justice of the Court of Appeal, you have to be a judge of the most high morals. You must have character, you must be a person of integrity, and you shouldn't be not less than 12 years at the bar. I am proud as a HOPSAN to say that we have 2 women of substance who have risen to the heights and sit as justices of the Court of Appeal.
Her Ladyship, Justice Ama Ibuaka Gezi, née Chumberima, HOPSA 1970. She was in Paris from 1972 to 1974. She was in the law school Ghana from 1974 to 1979. She was then called to the bar in 1979. She did her national service from 1979 to 1980. She then had the 6-year break to take care of her babies. In 1986, she joined the Attorney General's office as Assistant State Attorney. Justice Ama rose through the ranks to become the Solicitor General of Ghana in 2005. As a Solicitor General, she was the administrative head of the legal service, and in the absence of the Attorney General and his deputy, she acted as Attorney General. Justice Ama retired as Solicitor General in 2014 and was appointed a Justice of the Court of Appeal in 2018. She has 3 beautiful daughters and 3 wonderful grandchildren. According to her sister, Antisha, her ladyship has since her youth been imbued with leadership qualities of integrity, humility, empathy, strength of character, purpose of mind, and a high moral compassion in all her dealings and relationship with friends, acquaintances, subordinates, and associates. She has the ability to inspire and motivate others and builds trust wherever she finds herself. She is decisive and knows the right decisions to make and when to make, and exhibit great passion and confidence in all she sets her mind to do. As the St. James Catholic Church Parish Pastoral Council chairperson, she is very engaged in the activities that grow the church. Her advice is to enjoy each moment, each period of your life, no matter the challenges. Always trust in God, and with prayer and perseverance, He will surely see you through.
I am honored to introduce to you Her Ladyship, Justice Angela Mensah Humia, who sits in the Court of Appeal. HOPSA 1988. She joined the bench as a district magistrate in 2001. She was elevated to the Circuit Court in 2004. She then was promoted to the High Court in 2008. She sat and has been sitting in the Court of Appeal since 2019. She was in Maria's house and was the house prefect of St. Maria's House in Holy Child School. In honoring and acknowledging HOPSANs who are doing a great work in our justice delivery system, we remember
Justice Cecilia Afren Crantain Addo, HOPSA 1957. She was called to the bar in London in 1963. She returned to Ghana to work as a private lawyer and later joined the bench as a magistrate. She was promoted to the High Court in 1975. She made remarkable impact and has over 15 of her judgments recorded in the Ghana Law Report. In 1980, Cecilia was the first judge to have questioned the traditional positions of the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, inserted in the 1979 Constitution, and she set free an AFRC convict. She also decided a case involving a routing workers of Ghana Industrial Holding Corporation who attacked Parliament in Ghana's Third Republic. Cecilia was abducted and murdered in secret on 30th June 1982, along with two other Supreme Court justices and a retired Army officer during the second military rule of Rawlins. Cecilia and the other two murdered justices are remembered in an annual judicial service on the anniversary of their deaths, called Martyrs' Day in Ghana. The memorial to the martyrs of the rule of law, which includes statues of all three murdered justices, stands in front of the Supreme Court of Ghana's building today, and it reads, Mrs. Justice Cecilia Afran Crantain Addo will be remembered for her robust and alert mind, courage, conviction, impeccable, and integrity. She was known for her keen sense of justice and her fair share of justice.
it's been an honor to be among such accomplished individuals and to be able to present my perspectives before you all. Actions, not words.